The alternative solutions for self-defense is when you look at most martial arts and you listen to it as a martial art, it's the art of war. It's the art of how to solve your problems in a war or life or death situation. The alternative solutions is a focus on how to handle things in today's legal environment. We can't always go around beating people up or breaking them up without having legal ramifications. And what I'm proposing is just another choice. Even my father said, I wish I never called it Kenpo, I wish I called it logical, practical thinking. Based upon that concept is that you still have to adapt your material with a mind for today's environment. And so it's both of them are very Kenpo related. The practice of Kenpo has to do with the understanding of physics, the understanding of a logical, practical way of solving things physically. But it's beyond that. It's also about the personalities and the hearts of the individuals that are there. It's a brotherhood, a sisterhood. It's a connection that you just don't get anywhere else. There's a level of respect and a level of friendship that makes people travel all over the planet to see each other.
What is kinetica?
Kinetica is just a branch of American Kenpo. The whole concept of kinetica was, my father had a concept was to adapt the material for today's environment. There was a lot of material that was taught in the Japanese and Chinese styles that had not been updated in 3,000 years. And he wanted to adapt it. There's a lot of stances that people use. They use these really, really low stances. And a lot of times people would say, why do you use those stances? And most people don't use those kind of stances now. That's because they were soft surface stances for mud or fighting in a rice paddy or mud field. But nowadays we live in a concrete and asphalt world where your stances have to adjust to the flooring. And so my dad made that adjustment in some of the stances and made the adjustment in a lot of the moves he made to adapt the material 50 years ago. What kinetica is adjusting to the legal ramifications of situations. A lot of times people can't even understand that concept. So what I do is I kind of put it in a context of what do you do if a family member or friend is drunk and gets out of hand and you can't annihilate them, but you still have to control the situation. And most martial artists don't know the shades of gray of how to do that. And since it's not being explored, that's what I'm doing, is exploring the shades of gray. It's an honor and privilege to be here. It's an honor and privilege to be able to say in this country and to the people who follow this show, martial arts is fun. I'm almost 50 years old and I haven't stopped having fun. I know that you have fun with it, and I'm glad we all have fun together.